Have you ever looked out at the vast, dark ocean and wondered what secrets it holds? We spend billions looking up at the stars for signs of extraterrestrial life. But what if we should be looking down? Deep, deep down. Today we're diving into one of the most intriguing theories out there. Are aliens hiding in our oceans? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? But when you think about it, the idea isn't as far-fetched as it seems. Let's start with a simple, mind-boggling fact. Over 80% of our own planet's ocean is completely unexplored, unmapped, and unobserved. That's a massive, mysterious world right here on Earth. We know more about the surface of Mars and the Moon than we do about our own seabed. This vast unknown is the perfect breeding ground for speculation. Think about the creatures we have found down there. We've discovered giant squids with eyes the size of dinner plates, fish that create their own light in the crushing darkness through bioluminescence, and organisms that thrive in toxic, superheated water pouring from volcanic vents. These creatures are so alien-like, they challenge our very understanding of what life is and where it can exist. If life on Earth can be this strange, who's to say something even stranger hasn't made a home down there? This brings us to one of the most famous deep-sea mysteries. The Bloop. In 1997, hydrophones, underwater microphones, across the Pacific Ocean picked up an incredibly loud, ultra-low frequency sound. It was powerful, traveling over 5,000 kilometers. For years, nobody could identify its source. It was louder than any known animal, including the blue whale. The natural speculation? It had to be a colossal, unknown creature, or perhaps something not of this world. While scientists later concluded it was likely the sound of a massive ice quake in Antarctica, the Bloop captured the public imagination and cemented the idea that giant, undiscovered things are lurking in the abyss. And it's not just mysterious sounds. Parallel to the phenomenon of UFOs or unidentified flying objects, there are countless reports of USOs, Unidentified Submersible Objects. These are alleged sightings of crafts moving through the water at impossible speeds and with unnatural maneuverability. Fishermen, sailors, and even military personnel have reported seeing strange lights or objects diving into the sea or emerging from it, often without a splash. Perhaps the most compelling USO accounts come from Navy sonar operators. Sonar is our best tool for seeing underwater, and there are declassified reports of sonar picking up objects moving at speeds far beyond any known submarine or marine animal. These fast movers, as they're sometimes called, appear on screen, perform incredible maneuvers, and then vanish without a trace. While many of these could be technical glitches, sensor anomalies, or misidentified natural phenomena, the sheer volume of these reports keeps the USO theory alive and well. Could these be advanced reconnaissance drones from another civilization, using the ocean's depths as a convenient and discreet hiding place? The ocean's connection to mysterious advanced civilizations is nothing new. It's a theme that runs deep in human mythology. The most famous example, of course, is the legend of Atlantis, a technologically advanced island city that sank beneath the waves in a single day and night. Plato described it as a marvel of engineering and wisdom. While Atlantis is almost certainly a myth, a cautionary tale about hubris, it created a powerful cultural link between the ocean and lost, superior civilizations. This ancient idea has evolved into modern conspiracy theories. People point to hotspots of strange activity, like the Bermuda Triangle or the Dragon's Triangle in the Pacific, as potential locations for underwater bases. Some theories even suggest that there are alien facilities hidden within the deepest parts of the ocean, like the Mariana Trench. At nearly 11,000 meters deep, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It's one of the most inaccessible places on our planet. If you wanted to hide a base from humanity, what better place could you choose? Some even connect these supposed bases to Antarctica, suggesting a network of hidden tunnels under the ice that leads directly into the ocean. So, with all this mystery, mythology, and anecdotal evidence, what does science have to say about it? Well, let's be clear. As of today, there is zero verifiable evidence of alien life in our oceans. Every single organism we've studied from the deep sea, from the tiniest microbe near a hydrothermal vent to the spookiest-looking anglerfish, has DNA that firmly roots it in Earth's tree of life. They are our bizarre deep-sea cousins, not visitors from another star. However, science doesn't just dismiss the idea out of hand. Instead, it uses the deep ocean as a model for what alien life could be like. Those hydrothermal vents I mentioned, they are one of the most exciting areas of scientific research. Here, life thrives without sunlight, relying instead on chemical energy from the Earth's interior, a process called chemosynthesis. This discovery was revolutionary. It proved that the sun isn't the only source of energy for life. This has huge implications for the search for extraterrestrial life, or astrobiology. Scientists now believe that some of the most promising places to find life in our solar system aren't planets like Mars, but icy moons like Jupiter's Europa or Saturn's Enceladus. Both of these moons are thought to have vast liquid water oceans hidden beneath their icy shells, and crucially, they likely have hydrothermal vents on their ocean floors, just like Earth. So, by studying the bizarre ecosystems in our own deep sea, scientists are learning what kind of life might be able to survive in the dark, high-pressure oceans of other worlds. Our deep sea is a natural laboratory for understanding the limits of biology. Every strange microbe we find here expands our definition of what habitable means, giving us better clues about where to look for life beyond Earth. So, where does that leave us? On one hand, we have a world of fascinating stories, unsettling reports, and the undeniable mystery of an unexplored frontier right here on our planet. On the other hand, we have the scientific method, which demands hard evidence, and so far has found none. The key takeaway is this: there is no proof of aliens in our oceans. But the deep sea is so vast, so mysterious, and so fundamentally unknown that it serves as a perfect canvas for our imagination. It represents the final frontier on our own planet, a place where anything feels possible. The lack of exploration naturally sparks questions and theories, and the connection to aliens is one of the most compelling. In a way, the scientists and the theorists are asking the same fundamental question: what else is out there? Some scientists even argue that a comprehensive exploration of our own oceans could be just as valuable, if not more so, than sending another rover to Mars. If we were to find an entirely separate origin of life on Earth, a second Genesis hidden in the abyss, it would be one of the most profound discoveries in human history. It would prove that life is not a one-off fluke, but something that can arise independently wherever the conditions are right. Ultimately, whether you believe USOs are real or that Atlantis is more than a myth, one thing is certain: the deep ocean holds secrets we are only just beginning to uncover. And as long as it remains unexplored, it will continue to inspire wonder, fear, and the tantalizing question: are we really alone on this big blue planet? Thanks for diving into this mystery with me today. What do you think is hiding in the deep? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.